Hello. Happy Friday. It was a long week for me. I'm so glad it's Friday because it was such an exhausting week. But you know what else is extremely exhausting? Let's go over a few things. The first thing that's extremely exhausting is the non communicator. That can be the one who stuffs everything down inside and can't really say what's on their mind, or the one who feels that if I don't say anything, it's going to keep the peace. No, it doesn't. It does the exact opposite. What else is really exhausting is those people that are just middle of the road. They don't have an opinion about this. They don't have an opinion about that. They're just tepid. Yuck. It's like drinking tepid coffee or tepid tea. Nobody in their right mind likes that. Nobody. People like it when something is hot or cold. They'd like to know. Insecure people. Oh my gosh, that is so exhausting. Insecure people. Look, just because you have an issue that you haven't dealt with yet, and you see something in me that you wish that you had, or you wish that you could be like, don't hate on me. Figure it out what's going on inside of you that makes you feel insecure to me. I'm not insecure. And I don't deal with insecure people. They are just so exhausting. The people that want you to give 100% and they only want to give 50, that is so exhausting. It's like, what? You want me to hold your hand, but you're not going to hold my hand? How does that work? I mean, you do realize that you get what you give, right? And if you cannot give to me as I give to you, I can in turn give to you as you give to me, or I can choose not to give at all. You know what is really, really exhausting? Weak weasels who will watch an injustice and not say a word. That is extremely exhausting to me. I mean, I'm a very petite person. Very petite. But you know what? At least I have enough strength and courage to stand up for an injustice, to speak up for justice, and to do my best to uphold justice. Because I'm not a weak person, and I'm definitely not a weasel. Oh my gosh, another thing that is so exhausting now that we have all of this information out here and all of this information available at our fingertips. Watching a Jezebel. What's it all for? Who are you? And how do you feel about yourself whenever you figure out who you really are? And a Jezebel is not just a female, it's also a male. So exhausting. And then they want to think that everybody else wants to be like that. Yuck, ew, no, thank you. Take you and them little ammonia smelling pants and underpants, and you can sit on over there. Thank you. What else is extremely exhausting? Being around somebody who's sitting there with nothing else to do but gossip, backbite, and call themselves dry snitching. That is so exhausting. I mean, what is it? Your brain is like this small. Here, let me get closer so you can see it. Is your brain this small and that's all you have the brain capacity to do? Or is there something else that you can talk about? You know what else is exhausting? Watching someone else try to be half nickel slick. Have you ever split a nickel down the middle? No. It's impossible. There is no 2.5 cents, right? So instead of trying to be half nickel slick, why don't you be 100% authentic? Get you further. Wins you more brownie points. Oh my gosh, and this next one. Listening to and watching someone lie for no damn reason. I mean, bold-faced lie, little lie, big lie, easy lie, hard lie. Doesn't make a difference. It's like people that lie, I want you to know that the people that are listening to you, we know when you're lying. Some of us may sit there and clutch our pearls and say, oh my, they just lied. But I'm not going to say anything. And then there's others that'll be like, oh yeah? Well, tell me about this. Because they're testing you. They're testing you because they know you lied. And then there's other people that'll just be like, yeah, okay. Whatever, lying motherfucker. And oh my gosh, the last thing that is so exhausting to me. Female bullies. You know what? It is not my fault that you have a problem connecting with the feminine part inside of you. Okay? It's not my fault that you can only connect with the most animalistic male urge part of you to how you want to interact with another woman, another female who is fully connected to her feminine side. So for the female bullies out there, stop. Stop. You're not accomplishing what you think that you're accomplishing. You're not making yourself look tough. You're making yourself look crazy. You're making yourself look bitter. You're making yourself look depressed. You're making yourself look sad, upset. Which makes me give you that look like I'm concerned. But it's been such an exhausting week. I think I'm going to just chill out. Maybe get me a refreshment. Thank you so very much, and I'll see you again soon.